One of the features of Hometown Magazine is Drew's World. Drew Hahn, our award-winning producer, is out in Davisburg, Michigan, where he's talking with an artist named Larry McCarthy. And we're going to try and make this a smooth transition. Take it away, Drew.
Thank you, Mike. We are here in Davisburg with Larry McCarthy. Larry, I'd like to start out by asking you what this exhibit is. What's the theme of this exhibit?
Well, this exhibit is about currency, American legal tender, money. Mm-hmm. Money.
How did you get into artwork to start with?
Well, I've always drawn. I've always drawn. That's the only way to say it.
So as a child, you were drawing as well, and did you have dreams of becoming an artist? Was that what you would hope to be?
Well, I had my first watercolor was exhibited in a show at the Flint Art Institute when I was 12 years old, so that gave me a lot of impetus.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What type of advice would you give to other artists who are starting or other artists who are already in it and aren't succeeding? Like you have enormous success here. We have a lot of work that's already been sold. What type of advice would you give them?
Well, hang in there, hang tough. You got to be tough.
Does one have to be artistic to be an artist? Do you have to be artistic?
I think it probably helps.
So it's not one of those type of things where you can just go ahead and put something on a sheet of paper and call it art? Is this art is much different than that?
Well, this art's highly contrived. It's not in the area of, say, abstract expressionism or something where you paint with feeling and emotion. These are contrived pieces, carefully thought out and planned and drafted and executed.
Does comedy play a lot of part in art? Do you have to be a comedian necessarily to do this, or is it just you have a certain skill? Because a lot of your art is comedy.
Comedy plays a big part in my art. I can't speak for other people, but life is comedy. So.
What's your best piece that you've ever done? Is there a certain theme that you always like to do, or do you jump around? What's your favorite?
I keep coming back to tweeze, 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 tweeze.
His work's wonderful. Actually, I had seen his work years ago, but I really didn't have any contact with him. And his daughter-in-law came in to see me. She's an acquaintance of mine and showed me his drawings, and I fell in love with them. And we got together, and he showed me his money pieces, which I thought were really a wonderful idea, very pertinent, to today and what's happening in society. And that's really what happened. That we're excited about.
Do you show a lot of drawings here in this place, or is this one of the exhibits that's just out of the ordinary?
Well, this is one of the first exhibits I've had of this kind. We've just been open since May here, but we're a custom frame shop, and the artwork I carry is mostly original artwork, Michigan artists, some local Davisburg people, and other artists from around the state.
How does his compare with all the other pieces that you've seen? How does it compare business-wise? Do you get a lot of money off of them? More people enjoy them? How's the business been coming in here lately?
Well, I could probably answer that better when the show is over, but we've had a wonderful response to his work, and it really speaks for itself, the quality and the precision of his work.
My favorite one was the little one, but I didn't get here fast enough, so I couldn't get it, but I was going to buy it.
Your mom just opened up this business. Do you get to meet a lot of artists that come in here?
Sometimes, yeah. Not a lot, because I'm usually not here. I'm usually in school. So.
Do you enjoy art? Are you interested in finding a career in it?
Yes, I am.
Do you like Larry McCarthy's exceptionally better than any other ones that you've ever seen?
Yes,
He's a personal favorite?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're buying one of Larry McCarthy's piece, huh?
Yeah, that's just finishing up the cash arrangements.
Which piece did you buy?
That's Mr. Sam's Neighborhood.
What attracts you to this piece?
Well, I think the statement it makes about profit and money in general in America.
Have you seen any of Larry McCarthy's pieces before this exhibit?
Yes, I've been acquainted with Mr. McCarthy for quite some time.
Do you own a lot of his artwork?
Just a little, but we're working on it.
Is he one of your favorites?
I guess you could say that, yeah.
We're back with Larry McCarthy, who has kind of changed his glasses, put them on. We're going to talk about some of his artwork right now, in specific, for instance, disposable income. What inspired you to make this piece?
The 6 o'clock news with the government's handling of our tax dollars specifically. So everybody's heard of the term disposable income. I just thought I'd bring it down to its lowest level.
So there's, has it ever been construed in a different way, such as we're wasting money, or any other people come up to you and that piece is already sold? It by the time we came in, it was already sold, so it's a rather popular item.
Someone obviously had some disposable income.
And we're going to go into the other piece, which is business as usual, which is piece back there we're seeing right now. What inspired you to make this piece?
Well, again, it's the government. It's Uncle Sam and our history of economics from Samuel Wilson to date. The waste. It's a very patriotic piece, though. You can tell by the colors.
How long does it take you to put a piece like this together?
Well, if I wear my special glasses, I can finish them much quicker, but many hours. I spend too long on them, actually.
What's your favorite piece here, your personal favorite?
I like my Mona Lisa dollar the best, I think, because it's my art commemorative note. So being an artist, that's my favorite.
Now you sent out postcards to people for this. What about that piece of artwork that was on the front of that postcard? What made you think of that? I mean, these ideas just pop in your mind, or?
They indeed pop into my mind. I make many voluminous notes and lots of sketches, and pick out the ones that inspire me at the time.
Does any individual person or persons inspire you at all to make certain pieces of artwork?
No, again, the media, the news, mostly, yeah.
Once again, that was Larry McCarthy, a very talented Flint artist. And check around Flint for some of his local paintings. That's it. That's all for Drew's World. Now back to you, Mike.
Well, thank you, Drew Hahn and Larry McCarthy, bringing it down to its lowest level. I will point out that the views expressed by Mr. McCarthy are not those of Hometown Magazine.